Premier League football's back, and it's Burnley hosting Chelsea in this fixture. Chelsea currently in the top four on the table, and Burnley currently a bottom four team. Big game here for Burnley. They would love to get a result out of this fixture, and for Chelsea to gain some momentum to close the gap to the leaders Arsenal, and also have some momentum going into the games against Barcelona midweek in the Champions League, and also against Arsenal next weekend. Lineups for the game today: Burnley in goal, Dubravka, the two fullbacks Kyle Walker and Hartman, Esteve and Tuanzebe, the centre halves, Cullen, Florentino, the two holding midfielders, Ugo Chukwu to play in front of them, Fleming the striker, Chawana and Anthony the two wingers, and for Chelsea, Sanchez in goal, Reece James, Kukurea, the two fullbacks, Chaloba and Tosin, the two centre backs, Santos, Fernandez, the two midfielders, Joao Pedro to play in front of them, Jamie Gittins and Neto, the two wingers, and Liam Delap, the striker, today for Chelsea. Already an exciting 3 minutes of this fixture. Good positive play by Burnley, put the ball in, but they were unable to get a move on there. But Robert Sanchez trying to play, might have been Neto through, kicks the ball straight into the back of his own player Fernandez, and that could have led to a Burnley opener. Honestly, the lucky Chelsea to get away with it. Enzo Fernandez has a smirk on his face. What a run here by Pedro Neto. But superb defending there by Esteve. Winning the ball back for Burnley. Here's Ugu Chukwu. Not a great pass though, but Chawana is able to keep a hold of the possession for Burnley, due to no Chelsea player being close to him. Liam Delap starting up top for Chelsea. Obviously he's faced a few injuries. Not few, just one injury, but it was kind of a long-term injury which made him sit out for most of the games this season for Chelsea, picking up an hamstring injury early on in the season. So he would love to gain a bit of momentum today, especially with the fixtures that I did speak to you about Chelsea having. Ooh, good. Ooh, almost a great play there by Burnley. Good stuff there by Joao Pedro, but Esteve clears the ball out straight into Robert Sanchez's path. He goes long as well. But yeah, Liam Delap also, he did expect to start most of the season, or to start most of the games this season, sorry. And that was one of the reasons he moved to Chelsea from Ipswich last season, who he played for last season. And he obviously, here's Gittins. What a bad pass there by Gittins, giving away the possession. Good skill there by Uguchukwu. Here's Kyle Walker. Good pass by Walker to the middle. Oh, what a lovely pass. Here's Chuana. What can he do? Chuana. Oh, Chauna. Big block there by Tosin. Big block there by him. And there was a good chance there for Burnley. But Tosin Adara Biyoyo with a massive block there. As I was saying, yeah, Liam Delap did move to Chelsea, so he could get a clearer path to get to the 2026 World Cup along with England. But at the current moment, with the way the season spanned out for him, and also the way the other attackers from England have been performing, it doesn't look likely for him to go to the United States to play the World Cup. So he would love to get a bit of form from now on for the next 3-4 months, so he can get the call up to the England squad in the next international break, which is in March. Oh, that's a misplaced pass there by Chauna. Big chance here for Chelsea. Liam Delap with the ball. Delap! What a wasteful opportunity there. He's wasted the chance there, Liam Delap. He should have played Pedro Neto or Jamie Gittins, who made a great run on the other flank. But Liam Delap being very selfish there. Takes a shot from way outside the penalty area, and that's gone way over the crossbar. What a howler there by Liam Delap. Martin Dubravka to take the goal kick for Burnley. Obviously, he used to play for Newcastle before and had a stint at Manchester United, where he has a gold medal for winning the Carabao Cup. Although he did leave the club in January, as he did get to play a few games in the cup before leaving. Good pressing by Kukurea, trying to induce a mistake from the Burnley backline. Well done there by Tuan Zebi to go back to Dubravka. Good pass there by Dubravka. Lovely pass. Here's Anthony. Big block there by Andre Santos. Beautiful defending there by Andre Santos. Here's Chawana. Cullen. Here Jadon Anthony. Goes back to Walker. Walker puts the ball in. That's a lovely ball in. And Hartman unable to guide it back on goal. But that's good play here by Burnley in the opening 11 minutes of this fixture. They're making Chelsea think a lot here. And they've opened up Chelsea on 2 occasions. Great stuff there though by Andre Santos. Big block against Jadon Anthony. Ball one back there by Enzo Fernandez. Tosina there Rabioyo. Here's Tosin. Tosin trying to find Neto. Neto! Beautiful play shown by Neto! But Hartman does very well to win the ball back. The referee felt that was a clean tackle by him. And there wasn't much grabbing there on him to get the foul. Here, Chawana! Lovely long ball to find Chawana. What can he do? Good pass in the middle! Anthony! What a block! Tosin! Saving Chelsea once again. And this is super play by Burnley, honestly. Kukureya clears the ball away now. And Fernandez heads it away, but it's back to the Burnley man. Trying to find Kyle Walker. Good defending there by Gittins to clear it out, but Burnley still having the possession. What a lovely start here by Burnley in this fixture. Good tackle there. I think that was Tosin Adarabioyu once again. Superb defending by him today. Kukureya. Here Chaloba. Good play there. Here Liam Dalab. Liam Dalab finds Jimmy Gittins. Gittins. Here's Gittins. Finds Dalab once again. Dalab. Pedro. Trying to find Dalab. Good defending by Esteve. Blocks Dalab away and gives Dubravka enough time to receive the ball. Dubravka goes long. Header won by Chaloba. Esteve winning the header now. Chaloba wins the ball back for Chelsea. Reece James goes long, trying to find his teammate. Cleared away there by Esteve once again. He's been very good this season for Burnley as well as last season in the Championship, where he was a standout defender in the Championship. Yeah, Joe Pedro. Wasteful pass there by Pedro. But Reece James clears the ball out. Jamie Gittins unable to get to it to keep it alive. Kyle Walker takes the throw in. Here's Ugochukwu. Ugochukwu obviously was sold from Chelsea to Burnley. Foul there by Joe Pedro on Ugochukwu. Petter Banks. Foul there in the midfield. Looks like it was Florentino. Tosin going back to the keeper Sanchez. Reece James pressured by Jadon Anthony. Goes back to Sanchez. That was a bit of a wayward pass there by Sanchez. Somehow reaches Chaloba though. Here's Tosin. Trying to find Delap. One back by Hartman. Neto! Neto! Way off target. Looks like it took a deflection though of the Burnley man, but Neto, good stuff there. Holding the ball up, suddenly using a bit of his acceleration to get a finesse shot off. But well blocked there by Estev once again. Beautiful stuff though by Neto as well as the defender Estev. James puts the ball in. Dubravka punches it away. Wasteful pass. I think it was by Enzo Fernandez. Yes, it was. The Burnley's mascot having fun with the young Burnley supporters. Been captured there by the cameraman. Here's Liam Delap. Good hold up play by him. Good pass there by Joe Pedro to find Neto. Neto 1v1 here against Hartman. Neto puts it in. Good defending there by Tuan Zebi to get his head in front of Liam Delap. Here's Gittins. Good 1-2 there by Pedro and Gittins, but Gittins unable to keep a hold of the ball. James once again. Here's Neto, back to James. Yeah, oh, lovely dummy there by Joao Pedro. Leaves it for Delap. Kukureya finds Gittins on the wing. What can Gittins do? Can Gittins do something here? Gittins 1v1 against Walker, and that's a wasteful cross there. Jamie Gittins. That's horror stuff, blood. Got to do a lot better there. 1v1. They get the better of Kyle Walker, but the cross reached a Stamford Bridge somehow from Burnley. Good play. Chauna! Straight into the hands of Robert Sanchez. That almost got me off my chair because there was an audacious effort there by Chauna. But unfortunately for him, it was straight into the path of Robert Sanchez, which made it easy for him to save that chance. Liam Delap once again. Good hold up by Liam Delap. Good play there by Florentino. Good pass there by Walker to find Florentino. Chelsea though win the ball back. Andre Santos. Enzo Fernandez. Reece James. Here's Andre Santos again. Tosin. Tosin, Chaloba, back to Tosin. He goes back to the keeper, Robert Sanchez, as there were no openings given to them by Burnley. Cucurella, good play there by Cucurella to get off the press. Enzo Fernandez carrying the ball for Chelsea. He's been caught up by Ugochukwu, so he has to turn back. Finding Andre Santos. Here's Santos in the middle of the field. Finds Reece James. Neto. Once again, good setup here by Burnley. Not giving them the opportunity at all. And Reece James with a wayward pass there. Goes out for a goal kick to Burnley. But you could see that the idea was right, but the execution was awful. Unfortunately for Reece James and for Chelsea. Chauna here. Good defending there by Mark Cucurella. Thrown to Burnley. Long ball by Tuanzebe. James winning the header. Burnley winning back the possession though. Florentino. Cullen. Here's Kyle Walker. Hartman going long trying to find Anthony. Good defending though there by Andre Santos. Beautiful control shown by him. Enzo now. Beautiful turn. Hartman though with a great tackle. Here's Andre Santos though. With the possession. Goes back to... Burnley have had the more attempts on goal so far. 5 for them, 2 for Chelsea. They've had 1 on target though, Burnley, from Chauna. Gittins goes back to Chaloba. Once again Chelsea giving the ball away. And they've been unable to break through the defense of Burnley as of yet. Tosin wins the header. Enzo. Good play here. What a bad pass there by João Pedro. Should have done a lot better to find Neto. To have had a better chance. Reece James puts it in. Cleared away by Esteve once again. This guy is a stud, Esteve. Always in the right position. And doing his defensive duty very well.
You can be on 4th, right? You can take it on 4th and they should give the money back, no?
Yeah.
If you stay after 4th is when...
Yeah, but like you can get like a 2-day, 3-day like leeway if you get it approved by main body.
My exam is on 1st.
That's
So
you can
plus
definitely
3 days is 4.
Yeah, but I would advise like starting your vacation process before that.
Yeah, no, I'll start vacating process. I was thinking of starting around like...
Bad pass there by Delap, giving the ball away.
Before that,
Yeah.
Chauna.
As soon as you can, might as well start.
Clearly fouled there by Cucurella and the referee spots it as well. Free kick to Burnley. Bad set piece attempt there by the Burnley players. It was Hartman trying to find one of the wingers, but that was such. That's gone straight out for a goal kick for Chelsea. Once again, Burnley winning the ball quite easily. Here's Walker, good pass to Chauna, who has so much space here on the wing. Puts it in, but Andre Santos in the right position. Kukurea unable to clear it now. Jaden Anthony though, trying to find in order to trying to find his man, he gives the ball away to Chelsea. Here's Tosin. Long ball to Liam Dalap. Liam Dalap loses his. Oh no, he's offside. Doesn't matter.
Uh,
Although he did lose his footing there.
Dr. checking the right side of stuff. Instead of
Checking
checking for PG,
Ah,
checking for the service department.
okay.
Because in a lot of ways those are similar to PGs and have the same like target audience, which is single men and women who are just starting their jobs. But they have the advantage of like, though they have slightly less amenities from like a, you don't have like a house help but food, they also have less restrictions on like what you can do in that apartment. As in they let you have guests.
See, I don't have any like.
No, but if you want to stay with us, we have these issues.
Yeah.
Of course, like even we can just get our own places, obviously, like because price is an issue or whatever. But it'd be nice to like be at least close to each other, if not in the same apartments.
Good move there by Florentino. Unfortunate there. Unable to find his teammate there. Here's Tosin. Kukurea. Pedro trying to find Kukurea. Kukurea in possession of the ball, but that's a wasteful giveaway there by Kukurea once again. Walker won the possession, but he gives it back to Kukurea. Good touch there by João Pedro. He's going against. Oh, lovely 1-2. Oh, João Pedro! Almost finding his man Enzo Fernandez, who made a lovely run. Here's Chalobah once again. Chalobah! Saved by Dubravka. That was good play there by Chelsea. Probably the first time that they've done something well in this game in the attack. Good turn there by Enzo. And great tackle there by Jaden Anthony to win the ball back. Foul though by Enzo Fernandez on Florentino. Dubravka goes long. Header won by Reece James.
Oh my god. Well, big UPI payments.
Good 1-2 there by Cullen and Ugochukwu. Good pass here. Yes, Ugochukwu. Ugochukwu puts it in. Andre Santos once again. The right position, clears the ball away, and Liam Delap holds on to it. And that's a foul there by Tuan Zebi on Delap. Chaloba.
Is my ID card okay?
Oh, I can't see. Book ticket. I booked ticket on 5th only. No ticket on 4th.
That's good. No. Yeah.
Liam Delap, what a lovely turn there by him. Goes away from Esteve. Finds Neto. Neto puts it in. What a tackle there by Kyle Walker. Saves Burnley there because that was an easy tap in for Jamie Kittens, who was right behind him. Great play there by Liam Delap.